Hello, my name is Jennifer Mendes Lara, and we'll talk about the environmental pollution caused by mining in the province of El Oro. To begin, the mining activity carried out in the province of El Oro has caused damage, environmental impact to the nature, to the ecosystem of the cantons in the upper part of the province, reducing cost of probabilities of conserving a housing environment. This problem has not been addressed by the corresponding authorities for many years, having done years or so it's necessary to change that reality. Um, well, in this case, the current situation of Saramuda and Portobello in respect to illegal mining will be response on the level of social participation in the care of environmental contamination and its preservation. By nature, will be reviewed by forest. What is mining? According to the dictionary of the Spanish language, mining is the art of working the mine by means of individuals who are dedicated to this work. However, it can be said that mining in the self-physical obtaining of minerals and other not-mineral materials that the earth's crowds of offers referring to mineral substances of natural origin. Now, continuing with the theme, there is no possibility of thinking about quality like consequences about economic development without the extensive of minerals resources, and therefore with my mining in such a way that development of the mining sector in the country with a responsible administration will be made to the areas improvements, but in the water of life, in the economic well-being of the state. But what is this negative impact due to? When a state focuses on the on of production, the protect on the right of the nature of left aside, putting the environment systems are its in development countries such as Ecuador. It is more notorious to that type of situation in which the state has only taken advantage of natural resources without giving protection to nature. Um, well, the situation of mining activity in the province of El Oro, Saroma, and Portobello is mentioned that the Secretary for Risk Management and Extract of the subsoil of Saroma. The main canton affects a mining activity in the province of El Oro to take possible areas of risk of mining subsidence, because the minerals considered the most toxic and risky for the environment are cadmium, mercury, and lead. Some of them coming for the mine. On the other hand, it is mentioned that the mariners go to the river to watch the Gulf Fund and lift residue of lead, mercury, magnesium, and cyanide in the water. In the water, lead is completely contaminated and therefore is water often for human consumption. Now, I will talk a little about the environmental impacts of mining activity in the region of Saruma and Portobello. The government of Ecuador declared that the state has been affected by many activities that has undermined the soil of the city. The clear culture hatred of the country, this Bureau really experienced strong contamination due to the exploitation of non-renewable natural resources, including products from the subsoil or minerals deposits, concentrated in places like the upper part of the province, which are rich for the extraction of mineral due to the great demand of the mining activity that took place in the cities of Zaruma and Portobello. Underground, the libre began to sing, taking with the untitled to now school and building due to mismanagement. First, then arose on the population for its existence. With the passing of days, the noises in the cities became more frequent as part of the paces of prospecting, exploration, exploitation, and small care out in the subsoil for the extraction of mineral areas. The pollution generally is mainly due to illegal mining and those that do not have environmental authorization and license, with being latent and not complying with current environmental regulations, have serious effects their environment. The contamination that has attacked the territories have been developing in the province of Alora due to the high levels of contamination in the existing water courses in the upper part of the Puyangan to basin, which Ecuador and Peru share related with the development of small-scale and artisanal gold mining activity. As a conclusion, it can be understood that Ecuador has nurtured its economy, social and environment areas in the matter of mining, causing the lack of investment to cause losses and damages to the environment. Therefore, it is advisable to work on public policies that make it possible to say a painter of natural resources without affecting nature. It is continuing in this way, it will be impossible to reduce the environmental impact the pollution and the extraction of resources are causing, which in addition to being detrimental to Pachamama, is vital for the existence of all human beings. This does mean that this industrial activity must be ended because it is vital for the continuous development of this country. Saying no to responsible mining is everyone's commitment.